Hey, what's going on YouTube? DiGiTiLsOuL here. Psh. Before I get started with this video, thanks for bearing with me. A lot of people were sending me messages about, we want more weight loss videos, we want more weight loss videos. Well, I'm going to go ahead and make yet another channel, okay? Because I can't just have all my videos being straight about weight loss, and there's a lot of people that want to hear about that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, I know what you're thinking, oh man, we gotta subscribe to another freaking channel. No, I'm going to put the videos actually on my profile. You can subscribe to that channel if you want to, but I'm going to place the video links on my profile so you don't have to subscribe to another channel. All you have to do is go to my profile and look at it, and I'm going to update them as much as I possibly can. But I just don't want my videos here being that weight loss after weight loss after weight loss after weight loss, and some people just care about that sort of thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Remember, you don't have to subscribe because it's going to be on my profile page. But if you want to, that's fine, because I don't want to hassle people with subscribing here. But anyway, I got something really important I want to talk about today, and without further ado, let's get started. Alright, I want to talk about a topic today that I've never touched on before, and it might affect some of you, not everyone though. Let's get up. But it's called boundaries. Now, what I mean by this is in a sexual sort of way. A lot of people seem to forget that we have boundaries. People will touch people that they shouldn't touch. People will rub up against somebody they shouldn't rub up against, or people will allow somebody to touch them and say nothing. And this can touch on groping or things like that. Now, there's so many different aspects of this subject, because there's also those people who want to be respected. You have girls and guys out there that will put no value in a kiss. There are girls and guys out there that'll put no value in sexual contact with another person. They just see it as sex, and some people just like that lifestyle, and that's okay. I'm not trying to bash you, but there are others out there that think that they need that in order to get others to like them, and that's not the case. You don't have to give up yourself to someone quickly just to make them like you, because if you give them that, then that's what they're always going to expect from you. I'm not saying that it can't work out with some people, but normally there's nothing long term. If someone comes after you and what they want from you right away is sex, then chances are that's all they're going to want from you, and eventually they will move on to someone else. And you know what I'm talking about because you've experienced it. Now, there's also what I was talking about was groping or touching someone that you shouldn't touch. You should never, ever put your hands on someone without their permission. You should never touch someone without their permission. You should never brush up against someone and think that it's cool, because chances are you don't know if that person wants you doing that to them. You should never just take advantage of someone because you can. We can kill someone if we want to, because you can. But you shouldn't do it, man. It's not right, right? Well, you shouldn't touch someone also. You shouldn't go up and touch a girl. Girls in particular, because they've got a lot more parts than we do, man. And you know what I'm talking about. You should never just touch someone and disrespect someone that way. Okay? It makes them feel like dirt. It makes them feel like they've done something wrong when they haven't. They're just out there living life, and then you got some perverted fool who wants to walk over and touch them, caress them, grope them for their own perverse needs. And it's not right. Never, ever touch someone if you are not given permission to do so. To some people, a kiss is just a kiss. A hug is just a hug. And to me, myself, there's more meaning into it. I have never in my 37 years have just made out with someone just to make out with that person. I've never had a one-night stand. I just, because There's just too much out there, you never know. I'm not ready to commit and share myself with someone unless I know more about them, unless I know that they're safe. Because maybe I'm a hypochondriac. Maybe I do fear things like that, because there are a lot of sexually transmitted diseases out there. And this goes to anyone, not just the younger generation, but to anyone. There's more to life than just sex. There's more than life than just being horny. Okay, a lot of us will go out and we will consume alcohol and we get a little ballsy, we get a little more confident than we really should be, and a lot of times you wind up with someone that you shouldn't have. And more times than others, you wind up regretting it the next day. Because the person you may have gotten with may have not have been as drunk, and now they expect something more from you. And you're not willing to give that. So you just need to be prepared. You need to be ready. You need to see that there's just more than sex. Not everyone in life sees things the same way that we do. Like I'm sitting here preaching to you now because I see it differently than someone else does. I see it that if I kiss someone, there's meaning behind it. I just don't make out with them and walk away and go make out with someone else, because that's just not how I'm put together. And I'm not saying that it is completely wrong. I'm just saying that you should respect yourself a little more and know that you do not have to give yourself so easily for someone to like you, which in turn is what I mean by boundaries. You need to put boundaries up. I'm not saying to fend everyone off of you, man. I'm just saying that you need to understand that this is yours. This is yours. Okay? And no one should be permitted to have this greatness that you have unless you allow it to happen. Now, granted, yes, someone can come up and they can sneak you, man. I've smacked myself before in a video. They can sneak you. They can touch you. They can touch you, okay, and sneak you, and that's not your fault. But if you're willing and able and aware, then you should treat this as gold. You should treat this as something greater than any prize in the world, because you are special. You are great. You should not be an easy prize. Someone should have to work for you because you are worth it. Okay? So in life, don't be afraid to put up a boundary. Don't be afraid that, well, they're not going to like me unless I... Then you shouldn't even want to talk to that person, man. Alright? So think before you act. Both sides. Think before you touch someone. Think before you allow someone to touch you. Okay? Because there's more meaning to it. There's long-lasting effects. Because you never know what can come of it. Alright? This is DiGiTiLsOuL. Have your boundaries. And I hope that if anything I made you think. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? And remember, there's that other channel for weight loss. You don't have to subscribe to it because it's going to be on my profile page, but you can if you want. Alright? Peace.